Morning, yeah. Oh.
Po twojej pysznej zupie nie ruszam dupy z klopa. Ta zupa była z mlekiem, na mleko mam alergię. Po twojej pysznej...
Morning, evening, afternoon. Welcome back to another video discussion. Now, before we start, I must put up a disclaimer. This isn't exactly a beginner's lesson, say. Granted, it is basic and easy, and this is going to be a very short discussion, but first you're going to need to learn the basics to number conversions, like turning decimal into octal, hexa, and all that. So just be warned if you don't know that yet. I'll have some links in the description for lessons about that. Now, let's get started, shall we? Moving on to the basics. This is basically the basics to, well, as it says, binary addition. And, well, 0 plus 0 equals 0, 1 plus 0 equals 1, 0 plus 1 equals 1, and 1 plus 1 equals 10. This will make sense in a second, but there is another sort of hidden rule that I will show you in another example, in the upcoming examples. But as long as you take a mental note of this binary rules, you'll be fine. You'll be fine mostly. Just keep in mind that this exists. Now moving on from that, we'll move on to one of our easier examples. This is a very easy topic. I'm just gonna put it out there. Trust me. So 1011 what? Oh, what?
As no, I promise, like, and even it was
Just that. Of course, in traditional addition fashion, you'll just line it up like that. We'll start first, of course, to the very right. 1 plus 0, bring it down to 1. 0 plus 1, 1, and then we'll get to here. 1 plus 1, if you took note of the rules earlier, that'll result in a 10. Of course, in addition, just carry the 1 over to the next. Another 1 plus 1, that'll be another 10. And we'll just bring down the 1 since there's 2 zeros there. And the final number, again, 1 plus 1, that'll be 10100011. That's your final answer. Good job. Alright, now, this is the most basic out of all of these, but your professor or teacher, I'm certain that they'll want to, complicate it a little bit more, and I'll show you that right here. So, 45 base 10 plus 110110, and you're going to convert that to decimal. Hold on. Before you start raising your pitchforks and start asking questions, I will explain. So there is easy way, and there's the long way. We'll go both in this procedure. I'll show you both, but again, I just recommend the easy way. Well, to me, it is the easy way. It's sometimes a matter of preference, so you get the gist. So, like I said before, do not go enter this lesson without learning the proper basics to the other conversions. So we start off by turning 45 into its binary form by successive division. So that'll leave us 101101. So of course, we'll do it like we did earlier. Just lay it out like that, and we'll solve it. Now, if you look at the very far left, you'll see 1 plus 1 plus 1. This is the sort of hidden rule I said way earlier in the video. So if you get 1 plus 1 plus 1 like this, it results in an 11. But that's just the way it is. So you'll end up with 11000011. And convert that into its decimal form, and boom. You have 99. That is the sum of this. That is the long way. It's still good and it's still approved, but like I said, there is an easier method that I'll show you. Because trust me, if you go the longer way, there's going to be even more. This is just a basic, literally basic. There are going to be even bigger values, and you're just going to take forever to solve them. It's just so long sometimes. Now, this easy method applies to all of them, basically. I find it to be easier because it's much faster. It's just much more basic, but it's still a matter of preference. Depends on which one you like. But basically, we'll just convert the binary into its decimal form. So there we go, 54. And 54 plus 45 over there results in a 99, base 10. Same thing, basically. That's But either way, congrats. Like I said, this lesson is very, very easy if you know what you're doing. And yeah, it couldn't be easier than this, trust me. Now, moving on to another example. Don't let that 2e4 scale. It's easy. Basically, just put on our thinking caps on small. We'll convert both into its decimal form, or I guess if you prefer, just turn the base 16 hexa here into its binary form and add it that way. Then turn it to decimal, then convert it to its octal. But that's just very long for me, so we'll just convert both into its decimal. Boom. Just look into that solution. We'll both end up with 740 base 10 and 93 base 10. Just add that up to 833 base 10. Now all we need is to convert that to its octal version or octal value, and we'll end up with 1501 base 8. It's easy. See? Alright, moving on to our very final example. I told you guys, this is just very easy subject, well, topic, and the discussion would just be very fast, because well, it's very easy as long as you know what you're doing. 74 base 8 plus 179 base 10. Now you're going to convert the sum of that into its hexadecimal value. Should be easy enough. We already have 179 decimal, so we just need 74 base 8 and turn that to its decimal value. So it's basically, again, I'm just making this as basic as it can be, as simplified as it can be, because you should already know how to turn octal and all that to its other values before you hop onto this lesson. So 60 plus 179, 239 base 10. Now turn that to its hexadecimal value using successive division by 16. And you'll end up with the F. Nice. You have now accomplished Galaxy Brain, Big Brain, Mega Mind, Giga Chad, man. Congratulations. Alright, now I'm going to give you guys one thing to answer. So 101 base 10 plus 9a base 16, and just going to convert the sum of that to its binary, decimal, octal, and hexadecimal form. Yeah, just to make sure you guys know something. Don't forget to comment your answer, comment section down below. And yeah, good job for following through. And if you're struggling a little, it's fine. We've all been there. Just make sure to watch the video if there's something that's been lost in translation, and hang in there. As always, thank you for watching, and this is Addition.
Po twojej pysznej zupie nie ruszam dupy z klopa. Ta zupa była z mlekiem, na mleko mam alergię.